this week in North Wales, and I don't think I have to tell anybody where we are. Anybody that's watching this video, I would doubt if anybody doesn't know this location. So we're going to have a nice day underground here. These were the dressing sheds for the mine, and here is little Alfie having his boots on and his jacket. What particularly fascinates me in these abandoned dressing sheds is the actual length of these timbers on these trusses. Being a carpenter stroke joiner by trade, I know you cannot even order timber in this section now. They are, I've had a tape measure on them, 16 by 8 and 16 metres long. So you'll find out you just cannot get timber that section nowadays. Now they transported it up here was brilliant. It was a bit of a funny 5 minutes to start with, but then they're good. People think we put them on him just for a giggle, but there's a serious side to it. They can easily cut the paws, especially on this very, very sharp slate. There's glass, there's all sorts in these places. So soon enough, some cut paws, he has his boots on. Near to the place now. I'll spin the camera around in a moment so you can see a huge adit. There's a shaft here on the right, went down there, straight down, and there you can see the main adit. There is lots of other ways in here, and over there, as you can see, there's a pumpkin on the wall. This is the final hurdle before we go inside. This here is the old winch house, and there used to be winching up and down this incline, which I'll show you in a minute. There's the tracks going down. I'll film that adit when we get a bit closer so we can see the size of it. There's one part of the adit there. So this place is huge. It's probably our favourite, to be fair, although Folgrocken gives it a good run for its money. But this place is quite steep, but the artefacts in here are next level. A little bit misty, and a dull day, as per usually. Impressive place. There's one, that level there often gets overlooked by people who just go straight down here, but it is quite an interesting level, and it does actually take you around into lower levels in the main mine, so don't just ignore it, have a little look around it. You can probably hear water running now on my left, and you can see the actual scale of this place that we're about a third of the way down. It's very, very impressive indeed, very impressive. And over there is the way we'll go out to show you. It leads to a stairway carved in the slate and the rock that leads you up to the surface, which is where the miners used to get out of the mine. They didn't go obviously this way because of the carts running up and down with the waste and the good stuff. So I'll film that later on in the video, going up those stairs to get out. All the levels here are extremely interesting, but today I'm going to take you on a trip right down to the bottom. Not this level, that's an interesting level. We're going down here, which is a bit like an alpine road going down to some very impressive workings and buildings. Right, this is one hell of a chamber. Look down there, you can see all those buildings and everything, and the sheer scale of this place. So let's head off down there. I don't know whether you can see, if we're close enough yet, there's a caban building thing, structure there, and then some pumps and pipes and various boilers and that over there. That's the first part. You could literally spend days in here and not see everything. This is about our 25th trip, probably 30, and we still keep finding little nooks and crannies with goodies in them. There was some electrical substation or something with all this 4-phase electrical switch gear and that, and loads of normal graffiti on the wall, which in a few years' time will become art instead of graffiti. I may be wrong on a load of these facts in these places. Like I said on the last video, in South Wales, I'm by no means an expert. There's plenty of other people that can tell you a lot about these places that's a lot more accurate than me. There's some very, very impressive machinery here, and this looks like some sort of electrical, I don't know, dynamo or something. Got some writing on it. Broom and Wade Limited, High Wycombe, England. Some sort of, this would be a container cylinder. It could have been compressed air, I don't know. I doubt it though, in a part that size it's more than likely water. But this is just the first bit you get to. So beginning for that. There's some number 6. At one time, all this electrical stuff, there would have been a lot of copper and brass and all sorts all over the floor. You can see the cables, they've all been stripped and burned, and basically the place was looted. I've been told the police was told about it but did nothing, so it just carried on being vandalised and looted and spoilt for enthusiasts, genuine enthusiasts that like to look around these places. Power switches on it, engages, somebody's beaker on the top. If we look over here, there's a nice, what looks like a slab cart. Just a little bit closer, a better view. There we go. There's obviously a chassis off another car. And there's Alfie, having fun. Walks fine in his boots when he's had one in a few minutes. If we walk down this passageway here, which is on its own pretty spectacular, some nice colours. There's another slab cart passing by. There we go. Get down there and film that. And then just wait for what's around this corner. There's the acid tanks up there and the winch. Went down this incline that we're going to go down now, but this is next level for being impressive. Steps there for the winchman to walk up and the maintenance team. Well, this isn't the most impressive winch in here. There's another one which won't be on today's video, otherwise it can be way too long. That's the wheel. And down there, I'll have a walk down. This was the tanks where the acid was, and the blades that used to go in the acid and drive the winches, which are through there. I don't know exactly how it did it, but it did it. There's fluid in here. I'm not going to see what it is, because it probably is still watered down acid. Just look at that, chaps. Really impressive.